the last section when it comes to Gigantomachy, when David is facing, and his men called Giborim, the mighty men, they're
Hmm.
facing the rest of the giants, and finally they slaughter the rest of the giants. And to that point, as we know, there are no more giants. I mean, there are different Christian researchers with their theories how giants
Hmm.
still may there be, or how people can manipulate their DNAs through science and forbidden knowledge and this that. We're not going to that because we don't know, and that's not the point of
Right.
tonight's topic. But we're turning
And
to 2 Samuel 21 and First Chronicles 20. Like I said, David is going with his Gibborim or mighty men to take the rest of the giant clans. I mean, specifically Goliath's clan and the Amalekites. Um, do you want to continue from this point, and so we can finish with the Old Testament?
yeah, I just covering it. This is the end of the War of the Giants. David completes it with his mighty men. And then you think, what's the next generation? Solomon was not at war at all. Right. So, like I said, once the war on the giants is complete in that area, now, does that mean, like you said, does that mean there's not giants elsewhere? Oh, I'm pretty sure there's giants elsewhere. The Norse mythology has that built into it. Greek mythology has that built into it. There's a reason why in Maccabees, the Maccabees reach out to the Spartans and say, hey, we're brothers, we're related to Abraham in our war. Will you save us from the giants, the tyrants that are coming? Will you help? Will you ally with us this time against the giants that are attacking us? Right. So there's this ongoing perspective that's throughout all of scriptures that up to this point, Canaan is free of giants. And then what happens? Peace. Right. Now, was that peace maintained? That's another episode and another story. But I think that sums this up really well when it comes to the end of the physical war on the giants.
Yeah, and
Now,
again,
yep.
like this is what we know from the Bible. What happens after that, we can only speculate from extra biblical sources. But
Hmm.
at least when it comes to Israel and the Promised Land, this is the end. David and his men are killing these giants. And if someone wants to learn more when it comes to different mythologies and extra biblical sources, go ahead and study more on that. And if you ever wonder, well, how these other giants came to be, again, we can only speculate. There are different schools of thought, but we think, when I say we, I don't think just Troy and myself, but also different guests we are bringing and partners on the podcast, that most likely, even though we cannot say 100% that we are sure, the giants came to be through these sexual rites that were repeated throughout the ancient times
Hmm.
through different civilizations. And these rites, as we see, dissecting different cultures, these things were well known through the ancient to the ancient people. So if you wonder how that came to be, well, maybe by using this forbidden knowledge.